Hello, chat. How we doing? What's up, Matthew? Hello, Billy. Hello, Justin. Who's a fraud? Oh, because you were first, but you didn't use the command. So, Justin still gets to use the command. That's it. How's everybody doing? How are ya? How are ya? Slap. Don't wanna change the world. Damn. According to the bot. According to the bot, you were, Justin. Even though you weren't, you still were. Advertise. We'll shut the world away. No problem. Damn. You have proof that you were first, but so does he because he used the command. Technically. Technically. I will not break. Technically. Not always, Justin. That's not true. You're a liar. You're a liar. Big old phony. What's that from? Is that Family Guy? I think it's from Family Guy. Damn. Oh shit, I wasn't looking. Your Honor, I have undeniable and inevitable proof. The defendant, wannabe PV2QC, committed fraudulent activities of claiming he was first when he wasn't first. What say you, wannabe PV2QC? You only speak in truths? Is that your story and you're sticking to it? Oh, shit. Damn it. Is it hearsay because you say it is? Or is it hearsay because it's hearsay? Is it hearsay because you say it is and you only speak in truths? Circumstantial at best. Yeah, there's not like there's like any physical evidence. Approach the bench. Council may approach the bench. We've got like a little courtroom drama on the go here. Have we reached a verdict? No, the jury's still out. Deliberating. There's nothing to show, Your Honor. The plaintiff is clearly trying to divert the fact he was too fucking late. Very good legal terminology here. We'll spend 8 years, what? Your Honor, the plaintiff is obviously delusional. He's speaking on behalf of your turtliness. Turtliness. Thank you, Painted Dog Games. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Plea deal. Matthew's just like, all I can picture is like we're in a courtroom, and it's like the movie Shutter Island, where actually Matthew's insane and is just sitting in a room by himself, acting in a courtroom drama in his imagination, just playing all the parts. No viewer games today, Warzone. Spring should be joining us here shortly. We're gonna run some twos. You will receive life without parole. Thank you, Unlight6777. Appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. Doing good, Jacob. Doing good. How are you, man? Welcome in. I'm just gonna ban you, Unlight. You're a bot. I mean, look at mod. I do not agree, no. I'm just sitting here watching you talk to yourself like someone in a straitjacket. I'm just enjoying the show. Oh, you guys are silly. I'm glad you're doing good, man. I'm glad you're doing good. Appreciate you dropping in. What's up, Epics? Bot responded to you there, Epics. Good stuff, Jacob. Good stuff. Life without mod. Your Honor, I recommend the plaintiff get immediate psych evaluation to determine his ability to score through. Yes, sir, Spring. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They're a loyalty item, so they're like stream currency. So talking in chat once every like 5 or 10 minutes will get you some shells for hanging around. And then every stream that you're here, if you do ! Shells in the chat, you get 150 shells. Don't just give out free 1v1s, because if I did that, I would never do anything else. Usually throughout the course of stream, I get anywhere between 10 and 20 requests for 1v1s. So every stream would just be 1v1s. And essentially, I'm just letting randoms hijack my stream for no reason. Ah, my bad. Skeleton for baby turtles. Also, I'm gonna give you a stay-at-home vacation, but with Drake today. Oof. That's a rough vacation. I don't know that I'd call that a vacation. Okay. GG. My bad. I should have just went back. I tried to get across to get the boost before I went back, but it's a very simple shot for Mr. Creamy Daddy. Case joke. I did not steal your gratin. What am I doing? Couldn't get right. Ah, I didn't recover that very well. That was horrible. Why did I do that? Brains, Jordan, brains. That's why we do these. We get all hands warmed up. Brain hands, eye hands, hand hands. I'm not a big gratin guy. What's up, same eyes? What's up, man? I do. Do exclamation point Discord. It'll give you the link, or it's in the bio on my page. What's up, Delirious Scott? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Appreciate you dropping in. Nice. Yes, make me like to. That would involve me having the time to shoot that and edit that. I haven't been doing long form because I simply don't have the time to do long form. Short form is a lot less time consuming. Damn. Nice. It is an idea though. If I ever do somehow find the time to do anything else. I've never had that happen, Justin. Might be a switch issue. That's weird, Justin. I've never had that happen before. Because you were on life. This is jail, not heaven. What's up, Astro? I'm good. What about you? I'm doing good, man. Doing good. No. Oh, hold on. I'm playing with my teammate. Torny. Oh, it's too late. Damn. I just saw the tourney. It was too late. Sounds good. Yeah, that, like I said, that would involve editing it. A long form video, you're talking 4-6 hours to edit it. So jorTurtle only comes out when the members goal gets met during a stream. So anytime the members goal gets completed, the next stream, jorTurtle or jorTurtle or whatever his name is, jorTurtle arrives. I shouldn't have went there. Oh, I almost got him. Fuck. Nice. Fine, I got the boost. Ah. Friggin' curve. Ay, 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 no. My bad. That came out like a fucking zoomer. Yeah, we're gonna do the second chance. Mean spring. No, I'm gonna play with my teammate. we do viewer games on specific days, and when we do, we don't normally do ranked or tourneys with them. They're just casual games. We do viewer games once a month, and we do member games once a week. I was hoping to get in there and then bump him, but it didn't work. And I just threw the ball away. Now we're on defense again. Might be. I just kind of froze. I don't even know if I kept moving. Honestly, after I backflipped, did I even hit my accelerator again? It's my bad. I do, Matthew. Once a month. These guys are sweaty as hell. No! I'm not gonna get there. Yeah. That was a close game. Minimum 4 hours, Matthew. For a long form video? God, yes. 4 hours would be like half-assing it. I've taken 8 hours to do a short. Those edited shorts you see that I post? Those like cinematic edit shorts? Those are fucking long. I'm sure there's a reason that that happened, Justin, but I don't know what it would be. I'm not familiar with Switch issues. Excuse me. That was a tight game, Spring. They were really good. I only noticed towards the end that one of them had a SSL title. And I feel like he probably deserved it in Season 4 when he got it. He probably took a long break. Ba, 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 ba. That wanted me with a fish. I can't. I don't know. I've never seen your content, or like I've never known when I'm looking at CapCut content. But I feel like, generally speaking, from what I have seen, that CapCut content just is of a lower quality than using actual editing software. There's just less you can do with it, really. It's more complicated to use, but just less you can do. You just want a 1v1. You want a free 1v1 is what you're asking for. There's no such thing as no editing. If I'm doing a long form video from it, I'm not putting out half-assed content. Half-assed content is how you get half-assed viewers. So I don't do anything half-ass. If I'm doing something, I'm putting it out to the best of my ability, so. What's your ones rank anyway? I don't remember what your ranks are. Yeah. CapCut is just really simplified. What's up, HB? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, to do those cinematic edits that I do from start to finish, from like when I sit down in the chair to start working on it and like pick out the song and pick out like the clip that I want to use and all of that, from start to when I'm done and I can get up from the chair and say I never have to touch that edit again, it could be, I think the shortest amount of time it's taken me is 2 or 3 hours, and the longest was 8. And the one that took me 8 took me like, it was 2, or I think it was over the course of 3 days I did that one. I don't need to prove a point. My point's been proven. What's your rank? And not your 2's rank, your 1's rank, because 2's rank has very, very, very little to do with your 1's rank. And for 1's, mix is more OP in 1's than any other mode. Because you just have to beat one person with your mix. In 2's, you've got to beat 2 defenders. In 3's, you've got to beat 3 defenders. So, realistically, 1's would probably be the mode that would favor mix the best. But 1's is also probably one of the least popular game modes that people play. But yet, somehow, they're all still obsessed with mechanics and blame their teammates. If you're obsessed with mechanics, you can't blame your teammates. Because chances are, nearly every time you're going for some sort of mechanic, you're leaving your teammate out to dry. That's always been my point. Ones is the game mode that lends itself to mechanics more so than any other mode. What's up, Nathan? How you doing, buddy? Okay, so we're currently in the same rank. Have you ever been C1 or higher? Ah, I delayed. I didn't know if you were turning in on it or not. Jesus Christ. Monkey. Ah. Missed about like a hair. Oh my god, he whiffed. What the fuck? Stay patient. Don't make a mistake eventually. See? Oh, I made a mistake. Nice shot. Chilling. How was your day? My day was good, man. My day was good. Well, what I'll say is I could complain, but I won't. Couldn't get high enough on it. What a save! Oh, sorry. Didn't even know you were there. But like, it does, useful or not, there's a more efficient way to score than a flip reset 99.9999999% of the time. Oh my fucking god. There's no fucking way. God damn it. My bad. That's fine. We can just keep running comp. That's one thing that sticks. Being an adult is not being okay, but having to say you are when someone asks. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. Nice shot. It's definitely ChatGPT. Justin's here somewhere. Oh yeah, he's right there. He just did the adventure. He's probably just not looking at chat right now. Doing good, Jamie. Doing good. How are you? Did you have fun riding? Ah, I tried to get that sideways kick up I've seen people doing lately. Where they forced it over the top. Ah! Try to pancake it. It was a bit wet though. Raining, was it? I have 32 score. I am a facilitator. Nice. That's a good monster. I gotta stop doing my Dominus kickoff in the Octane. Oh, I should have caught up. That's my bad. I got it. In the game you are playing right now at 448, your teammate air dribbled over the opponents and scored. You agreed it was a nice shot. I didn't say that it's not nice when you do those things. And like realistically, in C3, an air dribble is not what I'd consider a fancy mechanic. They're just trying to body you and can't. They can't guard you. Both of them there. At this level, I'd be talking about like flip resets, double flip resets, musties, not even musties, breezies, air or ground freestyling, and like stalls, and all. It's just like none of that is necessary. A simple air dribble, while yes, it can be difficult to learn, I wouldn't necessarily call a fancy mechanic. Not at C3. Didn't have the blue one. What blue one is that? What's the name of it? Yeah, he probably did hit a breezy flick. I don't even know what he hit, but it went in the net. That doesn't matter. And there was probably a more efficient way to score. But it went in the net, so it's not a big deal. The big deal is when people try and spam flashy mechanics, consistently fail them, and are also but see, the difference is Spring has some mechanics, but also knows how to be placed on the field. He has game sense to go along with his mechanics. And like in that game, like we were obviously head and shoulders above those guys. Even if I didn't have a whole lot to do with it, it was still like I was still there. I was still facilitating. You know what I mean? I did passing and demos and whatever, like to create room. No, that's not your fault. You touched it. But again, it's not a problem if you're consistent enough to actually pull them off. The problem is when you constantly try for them, can't do it, fail, and cause your team to get scored on. So Neb's a boosting here, right? I'm pretty sure. I didn't have the boost. It feels like Neb's boosting. Thanks. Well, I thought it was only him back. Had to do whatever I could there to get a 50. I lost control. Fucking bitch, I didn't see him coming. Again, facilitating. It might sound mean, but it's valid. If I can do it, it's not fancy. Living the dream. I always used to say, I don't know whose dream I'm living, but it ain't mine. Great pass. What a play. That's so white of you, Justin. I can't get back to that. I should have put it to the corner, although I was empty, so I was just kind of diving at it. Whatever touch I got. So you're playing with the definition of fancy mechanics, which is not at all what I'm getting into. I'm not even having that discussion. Everything's a mechanic. A single jump is a mechanic. So if you want to say that, then just don't play the game. Fancy mechanics are things that overcomplicate the game. Flip resets are overly complicated. They do not need to be used, and there are more simpler ways to score. Breezy flicks are overcomplicated and do not need to be used. They overcomplicate the game, and they are not needed to score. Stall resets or pop resets. It's all overcomplicated and is not needed to score. It looks cool, and that's why people do it, but it's not necessary in any way, shape, or form. There are SSLs who don't flip reset. Who can't flip reset. Not don't. Can't. They've never bothered learning because it's not necessary. Like, a simple air dribble is not overcomplicating anything. An air dribble where you try for 17 resets is overcomplicating it. Which is why I always say that people who focus on mix should not complain about their rank. Because if you're not doing the most efficient thing you possibly can to win, then you are not you are actually not doing the best you can to win. I know I could barely do it. That doesn't mean it's fancy. I just didn't spend any time on it until recently. Like, legitimately, I didn't start practicing at all. Like, I didn't start practicing off the wall air dribbles until I was already GC. I got no boost. He stole my boost. Forgot the name? What name? Oh, the blue one. Gotcha. Oh, that was you that bumped me. I was like, what the fuck? Where did he come from? Thought it was them. Boost. I wasn't expecting him to just fucking dunk you there. Just out past me. You'll still, there's so much more. It doesn't matter how much you practice a flip reset. You are going to fail a flip reset more often than you fail a simple shot. You could spend 10,000 hours practicing flip resets. You're still going to fail it more often than you'd fail a simple shot. There's too many more variables when it comes to flip resets. Like, you're not going to get a lag reset on a shot. But you will get a lag reset like 1 out of every 15 air dribbles that you try. Or flip resets that you try. There's too many more variables when it comes to flashy mechanics. Are you fucking serious? I tried to delay so he wouldn't get it. And because he was so slow, he got it. That doesn't even make sense. I watched my car go through the boost. He went through it after me. He got it. Okay, now it feels like Solus is the one boosting. So, I guess last game Deb was peaking and now Solus is peaking? I don't know. You're changing the definition of mix. I'm not having this conversation anymore. You're creating a straw man argument, which is the tell of someone who just doesn't want to lose an argument and doesn't actually know what the argument is about. Okay. Yeah. I gotta get caught up on Chat Spring at some point, so after this one we'll have to take a little break. Like, clearly, when I talk about flashy mechanics, I'm not talking about wave dashes. There's 0% of anything flashy about a wave dash. That's clearly not an issue that I'm having. How would that have any effect on a person's ability to score? So bringing that into the conversation is just dumb. Wall dashes are just insane. And I never said any of this wasn't useful. Wall dashes are useful. But you're going to fuck up wall dashes so often that it's going to cause you to get scored on. Like... air dribbles eventually would be needed, but not below diamond. Like, when I get people coming in here who are, like, gold, and they're like, I can double flip reset. No, you can't, because you wouldn't be gold if you could. Because if you can consistently flip reset well enough to actually say you can flip reset, you wouldn't be in gold. You just flip reset every goal and win. And go straight to diamond. Because even diamonds can't defend them right. Hell, GCs can't defend proper flip resets right if they're consistent enough. Oh, I should have went. I didn't see the bump coming. I was gonna go up after the first pop, and I was waiting for you to try and get back to it. Come on. Nice shot. I wish that would in. Is that why when I watch other diamonds they're trash because they don't practice mix? No, when you watch other diamonds, they're probably trash because they do practice mix. I've been practicing pitches. Because I'm sick of getting fucking muffin pinches. Ah, I went too high. Of course it falls right on his fucking nose. I didn't say they weren't useful. Wait, like, I'm not continuing to repeat myself. This is why I don't have this conversation, because people don't fucking listen to what I'm saying. Not once ever did I say that mechanics were not useful. I said there is 99% of time a more efficient way to score. And you will always rank up back faster, focusing on fundamentals over mechanics, because you will get so good with the fundamentals that you will not need the flashy mechanics to rank up. The simpler you can keep your games of Rocket League, the easier they will be to win. When I play my worst is when I'm overcomplicating the game. Which is the same as pretty much every other player in the history of the game. It's exactly why when people do those road to GCs and road to SSLs, you watch those videos and they're always playing as simple as you've ever seen. Like they miss the ball every time. Yeah, because they focus on mechanics and don't focus on hitting the ball. My number one tip for anyone under... Yeah, give me a few minutes here, Spring, to get caught up on chat. No. Stop. Stop. I can't get it. Stop, Q. Ugh. get up in time. I can see where you're coming from, but unbiasedly, mechs can be really useful. Never said they weren't useful. Not once ever did I say that. Not once ever. Just said you'd always, always, always be better if you use that time to work on your fundamentals, you will rank up quicker. Using your time, everyone has the same amount of time in a day. And if two players were to start at the exact same time, and one used all their free time in the game to work on their fundamentals, and the other used it to work on flashy mechanics, the fundamental player will rank up infinitely quicker. Like, ridiculously quicker than the mechanical player. Fucking bumped. Is this fucking mirror bot? Nice shot. The day our president. Yeah. I guess you won't be putting that flag back up anytime soon, Jamie. Ah. God damn. I was watching. Just gonna grab that. Got it. Nothing you've done is toxic. I just don't think you understand the premise of the argument we're having. Of the discussion we're having. It's not an argument, it's a discussion. But that's why I don't have this discussion very often, because people don't actually have the discussion that I'm trying to have. All they talk about is how useful mechanics are, and that is not at all what I'm arguing. I'm just saying that there's, like, you'll rank up faster without them. You'd have to be out here a lot longer than what you are, Jamie. Just, what I always tell people is asking for mod is the one way to is one of the main ways to extend how long you'll have to wait to get mod. Damn. I couldn't see him through my car. Oh no! Thank you. Was there a rule 1? Oh, okay, there was a rule 1. Okay. That rook was priceless. Don't get me get carried away. Oh, yeah. Okay. You're gonna hit a simple shot more often than a flip reset. And that's a period, but does not exist. Flip resets can be a better way a lot of the times. There is no better way. If it goes in the net, it all counts the same. And more often, a simple shot is going to go in the net than a flip reset. So, like, by literal law of probability, simple shot greater than flip reset. Simple shots are not easier to save if you can place them properly, which is why I said work on fundamentals. Well, your brother needs to learn how to wave dash, because that's the first, like, wave dash and half flip are the two necessary mechanics I tell everyone that they need to learn. Justin, thank you for getting rid of Baseball God there. I think it broke the bot though, so I'm gonna have to end the vertical stream. Or the